Wow, what a crazy ride. This book is not for the faint of heart. I'm telling you. This is The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I went into this book completely blind. Like, I knew it was fantasy, but honestly, I was so shocked at how quickly this thing turned, like, super dark. It starts out as what seems like a YA just book, not even fantasy, because the fantasy stuff doesn't even really show up till like halfway through the book. And I said this before, this thing starts throwing grimdark haymakers at you left and right, and it comes on quick. Our main character, Rin, I liked the idea of her. Her actions and stuff, we'll talk about a little bit later, really confused me half the time. But I liked her journey trying to go out and make a difference for herself and just be someone in this world that is very much against her. I really liked the magic system in this. It uses they call on the power of the gods, and I liked it because they treat the magic system kind of like playing with fire, where if you're not careful and you don't take the right precautions, you're going to get burned. And no pun intended, because she does have fire magic, but there are times where she uses the magic and is very doesn't know what she's doing and ends up causing a lot of problems for not only herself but others around her. I also like that Rin is not automatically really good at using her powers or calling on the power of the gods. She actually has to go through a trial where she's learning how to use it and learning how to call on the gods, and is really struggling with it for a good part of the book. And when she finally does call on the power of the gods, and it's in a moment of weakness, and it has dire consequences. I also think that this book does a fantastic job at just showing the horrors of war. The fall of Golanice was extremely dark and disturbing. Some of the fight scenes in this book are very well done. I won't spoil it here, but the end was very well written. And I did say this at the beginning, but as much as I liked Rin, she sometimes made decisions that just honestly didn't make that much sense to me. Like, we would be hearing her, internal monologue or her internal thoughts of what she's going to do and what she's thinking, and then her actions are the complete opposite. So it made it really hard to connect with Rin as a character. There's quite a few side characters, and honestly, I just they're in here and you just don't care about them that much. At least I personally didn't. Overall, guys, I find myself really enjoying this book. I love the way that it handles the magic and calling on the power of the gods, and I loved all of that. I love the fight scenes, I love the wars. Overall, fantastic book. It was absolutely amazing. I can't wait to jump into the next book.